Hey everyone, it's Melody with Design by Melody. I am here with my June recap video. So this is a new thing that I'll be doing. Each month I'll be sharing just kind of a recap of the different things that I made that month. I'll tell you which ones have process videos and which ones don't. That way you know if you want to go back and look at them, you can. But I'll just also show you everything that I've completed for the month. Now this month I made my list. I completed 15 total projects. They're not all layouts, some of them are inserts, but I did complete 15 total projects. And I'm also going to share with you my stash kit number 1 kind of de-stash. I wasn't feeling this kit. I made a bunch of things with it. I made 6 total things. A lot of them were inserts though. So I just kind of gave up. I used what I could and then I kind of gave up after that. I just wasn't feeling it, and so I decided to go ahead and disassemble it and put it in my stash. So I did use 2 full things though. I don't think it's in here. It's not. I did use 2 full things. I finished up a 6x12 sticker sheet, and then I also finished up a package of acetate hearts. Other than that, I still have everything that's in here. I have my black and silver pieces from Craftsmith. I have my journaling spots. I have my washi tape. I have my brads. I have the rub-ons left, some of them. I have the We Are Memory Keeper Hello Darling die cuts. I have the Craftsmith collection that's in the pink, the purples, and the teals. I have a word sticker sheet here. I used a lot here. Labels. More labels and border strips. I have the little pearl decor pieces from My Mind's Eye. These are the cut apart cards from the paper collection I chose to go with for this one. I keep those little pockets that I had the kit stored in. I'll make another stash kit here shortly. The beginning of this kit was really made with the Blackberry Lemon Craftsmith collection. It had 12 by 12 double-sided pattern papers. One of them was this cut apart sheet. I have 7 of those left. I have the sticker sheets that I pulled out to use. I used a few of them. As you see, you'll see when I show you the layouts. I did use a few of them, but I still have a good amount left. And this is all the paper from the paper collection that I had left. I just wasn't feeling it. I liked this paper, the gray. I liked all the gray pieces of paper actually, but I just was having a really difficult time. So this will go back in my stash. I'll put these little pieces in my scraps, but the rest of this will just stay together. All of this will stay together. I'll just clip all this right together, and I'll put it back in my paper storage, and then I'll pull it out for other things. It's not going to go to waste at all. I'm just tired of working with it. It wasn't working for me. So anyways, let me move all of this aside, and I'll show you what I made with that. Since I wasn't really thrilled with it, I'm going to call it done, and I'm not going to do a Kill a Kit video for it. Alright, as I complete my layouts, I put them in this lid to this iris container, and I just kind of stack them up. And so I'll share with you what I finished. Let me start at the beginning. Let's see here. Okay. These are the ones that I made with that stash kit number 1. So there's this one, which is called Love Grows Here. And this goes in my 2014 album. I was just talking about the 3 of us. Started with, it says, then 2 and now 3. I really like this layout. I really like what I did with this layout. I just wasn't happy with the kit overall, so I'm done working with it. Then I created this insert, and I put my little tabs on there so I know where it goes in my album. And these are those hearts that I finished. This is Kaylin's assessment for his 3-year-old classroom at preschool, so I'm including this. So this is an insert that'll go in the album. Then I created this little pocket for all of his birthday cards. I like to keep the birthday cards. So again, this will come off. This is not going to stay on there. That's what it looks like. It just says details, birthday boy. Note, it's a new year. Hi, number 4, because he was turning 4. And as I mentioned before, when I do inserts, I like to go ahead and make the page protector that goes with it. That way, whenever I'm putting in my album, I don't have to try to figure out how to make it fit. Then I did these two little inserts, and they'll go back to back. And they're just mini pages, basically. I think they're like 7 by 8. And these are a field day. It just says field day. Pocket full of sunshine. More of this, please. And that's one of those rub-ons that I used from that little rub-on sheet. And then there's this one. There's another one of those rub-ons, this little dotted line. It's just things we do. Run and fall, giggle and squeal, hide and seek, but most of all, enjoy the time with my friends. My preschool memories. I really like this. See, I liked what I created with it. I just had a really hard time working with it for whatever reason. And then I did do, this is the sixth and final project that I did with Stash Kit number 1, and it was this Project Life page. And it was just for the Durham Life and Science Museum. This is just one of the insert pages. I really like it. This was funny. So it says iced over. So we went to go visit this museum, and it was it February? Yeah, February. And it was so cold. This was the bear exhibit. It's a museum, but it has some outdoor animal exhibits. And so this one was the bear exhibit, and the bear's like way up here in the corner. You can't even see him. But the waterfall was frozen. It was so crazy. It was so cold. It was 28 degrees that day. All right, so that's everything I created with Stash Kit number 1. I mean, it was definitely a success. I got some stuff done with it, but I'm done working with it. So moving on. So then I created a few things just to get a few of my ephemera pieces that I have, or memorabilia pieces that I have sitting on my on my shelves, which if you watch my craft room tour, you'll see what I'm talking about. That part of the video or the tour is probably not up yet, but there's a pile of memorabilia pieces that I want to put in my album, and this was one of those things. So this was the Christmas performance, and then on the back side, this was the candlelight Christmas Eve service that we went to with my mom. So I put both of those in there. So then I did this little pocket that is another insert, and it's for our Christmas cards. Again, that's not going to go on there. It's not going to look like that. But it has a sticker that says special delivery, Christmas cards, and then Christmas memories. And then I just have our cards back here. Okay. Then I did the 2 pages. Yes, here we go. Oh, I guess I did 16 projects. I didn't even count this one. Okay, so this was my, I like to do beginning pages and ending pages to my albums, and this was 2015 ending page. So I just took this really pretty Stampin' Up! Text black and white paper. It's got like a damask print as well as a printed background, and I took some of that ribbon binding from Stampin' Up! It's this beautiful red color. And then just some chipboard circles. They were the dots off of a chipboard alpha sheet. And then I put 2015, and that's it. And these are gold. It's like that antique gold. It's that darker bronzy gold almost. Tile alphas, and then these are just red and cream, or red and white little red alphas. So it says 2015, and that's it. So this will be the last page to my 2015 album. And then I decided to go ahead and do the last page for my 2014 album because I hadn't done that yet either. And this, I just took this really pretty, this was a Carta Bella paper, I believe. Or, no, I think it's Echo Park Victoria Gardens is actually the collection. I got that from Hobby Lobby a couple years ago, so it's quite old. But I just used a few rub-ons, a couple vellum, like sentiments. This one says love. This one says blessed are the happiness makers. And then I took a bunch of little word strips. It says love these photos. This is life. This is a life I cherish. The story of us. Fave of all time. I will always remember. Documented 2014 and happiness equals us. And then I just used some ribbon binding at the top and the bottom and put these 2 little chipboard birds. I thought they were really pretty. Excuse me. I was in the mood to do some simple embellishments. Excuse me. And anytime that I want to work in my scrap room, but I don't necessarily have a lot of time or have the energy to do a full page, I'll do something like this. And for some of my albums, they span over 2 albums. So I probably need to figure out where the midpoint is going to be and go ahead and create a beginning and ending pages for those as well. All right. So that's everything that I completed that did not have a process video. Now the rest of the things, there are 6 more things and they all have process videos. So let me move these. And as soon as this video is done, I'm done recording this, I'll go ahead and put all of these in my boxes so they're ready to go in the albums. And I don't have enough albums right now, so I've got them piled up in boxes, but they're in order of how they'll be in the albums, and they're already in Page Protector, so it's just going to be really easy to transition from the box straight to the album. And it also it shows me where I have gaps, if I have any gaps, or if I need to make any particular sized page protectors, I can do that as well. So this was my One Little Bird YouTube Hop contribution page. So I was invited to be a part of a YouTube Hop, which I absolutely loved. And it was sponsored by One Little Bird. And this is the page that I created for that. And there is a process video for that video, or for this layout. I loved how this layout turned out. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Can't say enough good things about One Little Bird, and I will definitely be using them in the future. Now, I don't have a print and cut machine, so all of these things are hand cut. I printed them at Staples and then I hand cut them, but I love fussy cutting, so that's really not a big deal for me. Then I did my little a messy box cards, and I do have a very short video about this, taking a couple of the Happy Meal cards that you're provided with when you get the Happy Meal kit and just embellishing them a little bit further. I just embellished 4 of the cards. And then this one's my favorite one, just the simple confetti. And then I have 6 cards that are not embellished anymore. Now I can definitely go back and add things to them as I use them, but they're not embellished anymore right now. So that was another project. Then this one does not have a process video, I lied. This is the Father's Day card that we made earnest for Father's Day, but I went ahead and included it because it was something that I did in June. And if I'm doing a true recap video, I will include things like this. It's just a simple card, and then it has the little inside. There you go. Kaylin signed his name, and then there's that. All right. Then this one does have a process video. These next 2 do. Oh, I guess it was this one. This is the order that I created these 2, by the way. This is using the Messy Box or a Beautiful Messy Box kit, and this one's called Little Turkey. The colors of these papers just reminded me of Thanksgiving for some reason, or fall, and so I pulled out some Thanksgiving pictures that I still needed to scrapbook, and also pulled out a couple Bella Boulevard cute cuts that I had cut out of a 12 by 12 pattern paper. This is the companion page to this, and it is using those same products, not the Bella Boulevard products, but it is using the A Beautiful Mess products. And then I just added a few additional things. These were from Basic Gray. These little things are. And there's a process video for that. And then lastly for June, I did create this. And this is probably going to be the video that went up on Saturday, I think. Today's Thursday, so this would be going up on this past Saturday, I think. If it was not Saturday, it was Tuesday, but go back and check. So this is using the A Beautiful Mess kits as well, but a completely different look. You can tell, I mean, this is a completely different look. Completely. But it is using those products. And this one is just a page of my 2015 album, and this is from our trip to the zoo in March. And I did pull out a few LA Studio products to add to this. But I was happy I used these little rubber banner or pennants because I really did not think I was going to. But I actually used 2 of them on this layout, and it fits really well. This is Family Squad and then Besties, because it's the two older cousins are like buds, total buds. So anyway, so that is my June recap. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm thinking Probably going to have a lot more in July though, because I've already started 3 or 4 pages. So they're not done yet, so I'm not going to include them in June, but I already have a good many things lined up for July, and I'm really excited because I've been having a little bit more time to scrapbook during the day, which I'm a lot more productive when I scrapbook during the day versus just at night. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and make sure you check out the Facebook group because I have been posting coupon codes that I have found. I did one for A Beautiful Mess and then also one for Snapfish that I found that was emailed to me. And I use Snapfish to print my photos. So anything like that relate to my channel or to videos that I have created, I will post on there. And then it's also a great place to chat and share, and you can share your layouts for inspiration for others, ask me questions, anything like that. So please make sure you go check out that Facebook group and subscribe to that as well. All right, that's it, guys. Thank you so much and have a great afternoon. Bye.